Hello, and welcome to my beginner's online TRE course. My name is Misha, and I'm a licensed massage therapist, certified cranial sacral therapist, and TRE provider. I've been working with trauma and the body's healing capacity for 28 years. So, what is TRE, and why am I so excited to share it with you? TRE stands for Tension and Trauma Releasing Exercises. When I learned Dr. David Berceli's TRE technique in 2019, it changed my world. I developed a completely different relationship with what had always felt like a very mysterious process of the body. But learning these 7 simple exercises gave me instant access to the natural mechanism that makes our body shake to release stress. The body's natural subconscious impulse is to contract during a stressful or traumatic event. This contraction and tension in the body develops from a physiological reaction triggered by the activation of our sympathetic nervous system. This reaction is completely involuntary and also called fight or flight activation. Not only do the muscles tense to prepare to fight or run, the body also responds with an increased heartbeat, blood pressure rises, breathing quickens, and all functions not needed for immediate survival slow down, for example, like our digestion. The body mobilizes energy to prepare if it needs to fight or run for its life. If you do indeed utilize one of these two options and escape danger, there would likely be no traumatization and your body would flood with the feel-good hormone oxytocin. You may feel elated and empowered. However, if you realize you can't escape and have nowhere to run, cannot fight back like a gazelle caught by a lion, we become unable to physically express the physiological energies, and that force becomes trapped in the body, producing a state of shock, also called the freeze response. Shock happens when we are overpowered and overwhelmed and unable to dissipate that energy. Our muscle tension is engaged to mobilize or contain those movement responses. We freeze and dissociate when we are in shock, but our amazing bodies are also equipped with the tension releasing mechanism. And in a perfect world, when the danger had passed, we would go through a process of reassociation. The body would naturally discharge the pent up energy through shaking. This instinctual process usually works very well in the animal kingdom, but becomes more complicated in the human species due to our evolved prefrontal cortex and social cognition. Out of misunderstanding, embarrassment, and shame, many times we try to override this natural tendency to shake so we don't appear scared or weak, not really understanding that the uncontrollable shaking is the method to dissipate the shock locked in the tissues. It allows the nervous system to rebalance without suffering from traumatization and the associated physical and psychological effects. After many attempts of dampening this instinctual response, over time, we weaken our natural stress relieving mechanism. That starts to layer areas of tension, pain, and numbness in the body. We tighten up against the world instead of opening and engaging in life. We can feel anxious, depressed, disempowered, as the body uses all its resources to contain the disturbances instead of disperse them. Now, if you start today with my beginner online TRE course, you could be shaking your stress away in less than an hour. You can learn this technique to bolster your own well-being in a safe and regulated way. And with continued practice, you can melt away years of tension and stress that has built up and fortify against future stresses. TRE is one of my favorite self-healing tools. Just half the cost of a massage. You get this profound tool as a support to your physical, emotional, and mental well-being for the rest of your life. Everything is connected. When our body is tense, we become anxious. When our mind is anxious, our body becomes tense. If you feel you're ready to take your first steps to start strengthening your stress recovery system, go ahead and click the link below to start your journey today. And I can't wait for you to experience the profound effects of TRE.